Hello, everybody.
Hi, hi, hi.
Percival here.
Are we live? Yes? Yes,
Yes,
okay.
we are Percival. Today is English Day. Day without Polish language.
Okay. Without Polish language and without Marcin, who is here, but not for long, because soon he will be gone. Yeah. So so Marcin just started our stream, and now we need to radzić sobie sami. Okay. So bye.
Bye.
Bye, Marcin. Bye. Okay. So today in English, which will be a bit more difficult for us because the past hour we talk in Polish because we had the interview, and so now our brains need to switch to English, which won't be so easy. But we will try our best. And we started with a very unusual version of A4. Singing version of A4. And now...
version.
Version, yes. Now I'm in control of the switch between views, so I am today the one who decide who's on the screen. Okay, so we have today battle. Yes, we
new
have
battle.
Because new battle. I didn't post what we will have in today's battle. Sorry for that. But now we will reveal what is the battle for today. We have, as usual, two songs. One of them is Pink Floyd, Another Brick in the Wall, and the other one is
Eine kleine Nachtmusik, Wolfgang Amadeus Mozart.
Exactly. So we have two songs today. We don't have the timer, so you just can vote. Mikołaj will see your payments. I don't see them because I need to take care of this. But Mikołaj will see, and if he notice any payment, he will let us know and announce the vote. So two songs. Pink Floyd, Another Brick in the Wall. The second one, Mozart, Eine kleine Nachtmusik. Just to remind you, the battle, the
No, Pink Floyd 0, Mozart 0.
Oh, okay. So just to remind you, for those who maybe don't know, this is the battle. The song that wins will be our inspiration to create our own song. So right now, you vote for the inspiration for us to create our own music, which will be recorded, and then the album will be released in maybe in physical form or maybe just in digital to download or in streaming services. We don't know yet, but all of you who vote for the songs will be mentioned in the on the cover as our patrons, are as those who supported us in creating this music. Right? Okay, so no to nieważne. So we have battle for today. We have, as usual, 4 songs to play for you, 4 covers. Very interesting songs for today we have.
Yes, very interesting. And these I understand.
Yes. Also, we will have our contest. I will read the question, and any of you who answer as the first person will have the opportunity to win the promo code to our store to buy with 50% off. 50% off to our store. You can win in our contest.
Jakie zapraszać? Invite?
Or encourage you. A co chcesz powiedzieć?
Że do sklepu.
Okay. So yes, we want to invite you to visit our store because we have many interesting things there. Of course, our music in CDs, as vinyl records, and also as formats, as files to download. You can buy it in our store. But also, unfortunately, I don't know how to show you our store. But you can visit it www.percival.pl, and you will find our store. For example, we have such beautiful mags, very beautiful mags, very black, very black, and also we have because. We had again in stock silver necklaces with wolf necklaces. So if you want to buy them, we have them again in our store. So we encourage you to visit our store and.
Do you have podgląd?
Podgląd czego?
Sklepu?
No nie mam właśnie. No nic nie mogę pokazać. Mogę wam tylko pokazać nasze gęby.
No trudno.
So you need to check it out for yourself. Okay, so maybe we'll read the question for the contest. Remember, 50% off to our store. You can win. When Mikołaj says the magical word, which is
start,
yes, the first person who answers correctly will win the contest and will receive the promo code. But Mikołaj will tell it in niespodziewanym momencie. You won't expect that. Nobody expects Mikołaj saying start. So now I will read the question, which is Very, very simple question. For today, I prepared so simple, so easy question. So, what is one of the most favorite Mikołajs? This is Mikołaj.
Czytałem wcześniej, to nie wiem.
What is one of the most favorite Mikołaj's artist and musical inspiration? A. Madonna. B. Yo-Yo Ma. C. Joe Abramovich. D. King Diamond. Or E. Bruce Dickinson. That is the question for today.
Very difficult contest.
Very difficult. I know. So when Mikołaj will says magical word, you will answer, and then we will choose.
Not now.
Not now, of course, not now. You need to wait. And now the first song. The first song will be. KHORS. Kryшталі осінні. Кришталі осінні. Crystals of the Fall. This is KHORS is a Ukrainian black metal and pagan metal band formed in formed in 2004 in Kharkiv. Stylistically, KHORS blends a few of metal's subgenres together and also is characterized as heathen dark metal. The band recorded 7 full-length albums. The last one acquires eternity where the word acquires eternity from 2020, and the song we are going to play right now is from this album. So from 2020, very fresh album and very fresh song. The group keeps an active touring and performed with groups like Enslaved, Samel, Moonspell, Behemoth, Gorgoroth, and others. And KHORS has participated in a number of European festivals so far. So maybe some of you had the opportunity to see them live. So now we will play one of their songs. Sprawdzę tylko dla kogo. Wiadomo. Dobrze. To co? Przyłączone?
Yes. Już w trakcie ten, czy?
Nie, no tylko początek, a potem.
Dobrze.
Tylko czekaj, muszę. Okej, so Słowianin, dla Ciebie teraz piosenka w naszym wykonaniu.
Tak на травах, на плотській лозі розвела осінь, вина пило плитні, сидів зажурений, веде мене, як друга. Всі вину тиху, бразки збройних літ, коле серця, грудя, вились твого, отак твінки, польовись і купи. І кришталі осінні були сміливі, прекрасні і страшні. Юг рвоє в поході роміні, юг кров горів на стелі. Кришталі осінні були сміливі, прекрасні і страшні. Юг рвоє в поході роміні, юг кров горів на стелі.
Już?
Yes.
Thank you. That was KHORS from Ukraine. Very nice song.
And we have two donations. Andreas Tassara 666 CRC and Andreas Tassara 1000 CRC na Floyd.
Okay. So we
Another
have.
brick on the war. Our battle.
Okay, so we have
And
the first
Słowianin
vote.
1000 zł mniam. To nie wiem, co to znaczy.
No, chyba, że mu się... A czekaj, po angielsku.
I don't know what is.
What does it mean?
What
I
does
think
it
it means that he liked our version of this song. Probably. I hope so. Okay, so so far we have the one vote for Pink Floyd. We encourage you to vote, to become our nie sprawdziłam sobie tego słowa, mecenasem. Mecenas. So somebody who supports the band in their creation of music. So if you want to be this person, such person, now you have the opportunity to become like in the old times, right? Like in the old times, artists had their supporters, and we have too, because we have our patrons and we have our people who supports us, and we are so very grateful. Today we have one new patron in our patron group, because voting for a song is one of the form of supporting us. The other one is to become our patron, to have access to some stuff that are not available in any other way. So if you want to become our patron, please, we encourage you to do so. And today we have one new patron, which is Krzysztof Zawiasa. Welcome to the group of our patrons.
welcome
Unfortunately, we can't show you on the screen because Marcin is not here. But we will show you the next week, okay?
Rafał S. said, mecenas sztuki, patron of the arts.
Okay, so
Patron
you
of the
can
arts.
become our patron on Patronite and become patron by voting patron of art by voting in our battle. Yes? Yes. And now we will read, as this is our ritual, one of the rituals in every in every SlavTalk we read our patrons, the fattest, which is the biggest patrons out loud. So Mikołaj, please start.
Ale co mam startować?
No, przeczytaj patronów, masz listę w scenariuszu.
Aha.
Wszystko przygotowałam.
Moment. Okej, dobra. Karol Wawrzyniak.
A
Nowy patron. Krzysztof Zawiasa.
to już było. Teraz czytasz Tigen.
Tigen O'Brien.
No właśnie. How could you forget about Tigen? So, Tigen O'Brien. Karol Wawrzyniak.
Joe Abramowicz.
Stefan Zmarzł.
Pantejotl.
Michał Napart.
Stephen Suffert.
LITVINTROLL.
Klara Swobodowa.
Stary Pan Maciej.
Uwik 1945.
Rafał Stańczyk.
AG.
Jarosław Cieślik.
Ursula Marcins.
Piotr Wojech.
Natalia Malik.
Rycy.
Rafa Fafi.
Arto Chowakimian.
Łukasz Kraśniewski.
Jake Williams.
Lukasz Wyszykowski.
Bartosz Macięga.
Tony Deroja.
Piotr Wernicki.
Krzysztof Zawiasa.
Thank you very much. Yes, because he's new in our group of our patrons. Thank you very much for supporting us. So, are there any questions? Because I just remind you that in our SlavTalks, especially in English, in Polish too, but probably our Polish viewers know already everything about us, about our music, about concerts. But maybe some of you have questions, and today in English we can answer them. In English, we will try to answer as best as we can. So maybe you have some questions for us. We will gladly answer them. Yes?
I agree.
I agree. Oh, good. Good. Last week, we must say, tell this about that we had concerts. Two concerts in Czech Republic, in Praga and in Brno. It was really, really amazing. We are really grateful that we had this opportunity to play for you guys in Czech Republic. It was awesome. Like the energy of people were amazing. It was amazing, really, really. And we also had some of us had found some time to visit Prague, and some of us found the time to visit Brno, some to see. I myself was visiting Brno. Like I saw the big. There is a statue or monument of a knight on a horse. Very characteristic statue. Rzeźba. Jak jest rzeźba?
No właśnie tak jak powiedziałeś, sculpture.
A sculpture. No to ja nie powiedziałam w ogóle tego słowa.
co powiedziałaś?
Statue.
Aha. No ale mi się przypomniało dzięki temu to słowo.
So very big sculpture of a knight on a horse. I really liked it. It was really, really amazing, and the weather in Brno was amazing. So
Okay, two question because I lost this question i będzie lipa. Jak jest lipa po angielsku? Polskie Polish word the day lipa. Lipa have two znaczenia.
Two meanings.
Two meanings, yes.
Two meanings
lipa
has.
Lipa is tree.
Kind of tree.
Yes, lub też, że to nie wiem jak to przetłumaczyć, że lipa, że w ogóle lipa. Dobra, ale question. Are you ready for see us in Brzydgoszcz? Yes, chyba tak.
Of course, we are ready. We can't wait to see you. May 8th. We play in Bydgoszcz, Filharmonia Pomorska, Wild Hunt Live. So maybe some of you from abroad can come visit Poland too in May and see our concert too. I think tickets are still available, right?
I don't
know. We don't know, but you can check. Kasia chatbot will put the link to the tickets and to the event.
Yes.
We can't wait to play for you. Really.
Już
We'll.
Kasia wrzuciła link.
Yes, thank you. We love to play concerts.
Wrzuciła, zanim powiedziałaś.
O, zanim to było modne, tak? So we had like 2 years of almost not playing any concerts, and now we are so hungry of playing them and playing for you and seeing you that, yes, we're waiting for it so much.
And second question, Arto, 10 euro. This question is yellow.
Oh.
In a dark room, there is a drawer with mixed sacks in it. 30 się wymawia? 30 are with 50 are black, 70 are grey. What's the minimum amount of sacks must you randomly pick to be 100% sure to have a matched pair? Nic nie zrozumiałem. W ogóle. Wiem, że czytam, ale
Okay, so
kompletnie.
this is a math, jak to się mówi, zadanie z matmy. Człowieku, to już nie te lata, żeby...
Człowieniu.
To już dawno, kiedyś się liczyło w szkole, teraz nie pamiętam.
A
ile tam było tych skarpetek? Tak.
30
I
białych, 50 czarnych i 70 szarych.
30 białych, co? 70 szarych.
Mhm. I co? Jaki musi być minimalne na ilość skarpetek, żeby mieć randomowe pary, tak?
Nie, żeby właśnie być pewnym, że na pewno trafisz, będziesz miał co najmniej jedną parę chyba pewnie, tak?
Nie.
To jest too difficult for now, especially in English and especially for today. We had very difficult week
I am
and
humanist. Nie wiem, czy to można
mówią
tak
zawsze
po
ci, co
angielsku.
nie umieją liczyć. Nie
Dokładnie
potrafią
właśnie
liczyć.
Ja tak.
Ja na przykład nie potrafię, ale za to bardzo lubię matematykę i zawsze to był mój ulubiony przedmiot w szkole. Ale dobra, back to English. So maybe, sorry Arto, we would love to answer your question, but maybe we need some time to calculate this, okay? A może to jest jakieś zadanie, wiesz, takie z haczykiem, że tak naprawdę odpowiedź...
666.
O,
Już.
that's answer, Mikołaj's answer.
Słyszałeś?
Tak,
A jesteśmy tu sami.
właśnie. Upsi.
A Upsi to zaczęliście oglądać ten serial, czy co?
Przecież oglądaliśmy go razem
Aha, dobra.
na wyjeździe. A poza tym to jest bardzo... To nie jest tylko stamtąd, to jest bardzo popularne.
No dobra. English.
So maybe I just quickly remind you of other concerts we have soon. So May. Okay. So May 8th. White Hunt Live in Bydgoszcz, przepraszam. Piękne miasto. Bydgoszcz. Jakie Bydgoszcz? Bydgoszcz.
Beautiful Goszcz.
Beautiful Goszcz. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Then, May 27th, Percival, sławny tour in Wrocław. May 28th, Percival, sławny tour in Kraków. June 17th, Percival, sławny tour in Poznań. 17th to 19th, we are on Pyrkon. Pyrkon is the biggest festival, fun convention in Poland.
In the Poznań.
in Poznań. We encourage you to come because it is really amazing, and we will be there the whole time with our stoisko, which is, I don't know what's the name, stand, with our products to sell. You can buy music, t-shirts, everything, see us, take picture with us.
To ona tak hałasowała.
Może. Take picture with us, listen to our concert, because we play very surprise, very amazing concert on Pyrkon this year. I think next week we will be able to reveal what will it be. So I can't wait. We can't wait to play this concert. It will be really amazing. And then in August 6th we play in Torun, White Hand Live. So this is another concert. So those are the concert. Please follow our Facebook and follow our check our website, because in the jak się nazywa, concerts section we put all the dates, so you can check where we play. As for abroad, I don't know. I don't remember if we play. For sure in Czech Republic, even twice in the upcoming months. But I don't remember. In June, I think, in Ostrava, and there's another concert too. But I hope there will be more concerts and we will be able to see you guys, because we want to see you. And okay, maybe now we can play the second song for today. Maybe today we will be we do it quicker than usually, because first it's in English, so it's like it's more difficult for us, so we try to keep it short. And the second thing is because there's no Marcin, it's more difficult for us to do it right now. For me, because I need to switch, which is fun.
Podobało ci się?
Yeah, maybe. But I, need to think about more like ogarnąć more things. No. So now the second song, which will be, and this is something we haven't played yet in our SlavTalks, which is classical music. And this is Vivaldi. Vivaldi, one of my favorite composers. If you don't know, Antonio Vivaldi was an Italian Baroque composer, virtuoso violinist, teacher, impresario, and Roman Catholic priest. He was...
To tego nie wiedziałem.
To już wiesz.
To Roman Catholic.
No wiesz, w tamtych czasach trochę inaczej. No trudno. Dobrze.
Nie, to mi nic nie zmienia, to wiesz. Tylko zacząłem się zastanawiać, ale nie mogę powiedzieć nad czym, bo...
Dobra. He was born in Venice, the capital of the Venetian Republic. Vivaldi is regarded as one of the greatest Baroque composers. His influence during his lifetime was widespread across Europe, giving origin to many imitators and admirers, and was paramount in the development of Johann Sebastian Bach's instrumental music and the French concerto. Vivaldi composed many instrumental concertos for the violin and a variety of other musical series of violin. Co? Coś mi się tu namieszało. Dobra. Bla, bla, bla. No tam dużo robił, dużo composer, a lot, influential, bla, bla.
Do wielu filmów.
O, After almost 2 centuries of decline, Vivaldi's musical reputation underwent a revival in the early 20th century with much scholarly research devoted to his work. Many of Vivaldi's compositions, once thought lost, have been rediscovered, in one case as recently as 2006. His music remains widely popular in the present day and is regularly played all over the world. And now we will play Spring, the first part of Spring Concerto. From the 4 seasons, I'm sure all of you have heard this music and know it and can recognize it. It is the greatest music, one of the greatest music for me. I have very strong memories related to this, to Vivaldi and 4 seasons, because when we at the beginning of Percival, when I stayed for the night when we had rehearsals at your home, we very often in the evening Vivaldi was playing, and it was so, like, I remember it so very strongly. It was like, it was the one of the nicest, because it was in Nelka's room, so I was like waiting for going to bed, and Vivaldi was playing, and it was
and,
so.
You way, czyli a swoją drogą.
Aha. So not my way, tylko,
nie, tylko
its way.
Its way. Do you imagine now priest composing music for next Avengers movie? Catholic Roman priest, you know. Or maybe Exorcist 6000, coś tam.
Yeah, that would be interesting. Okay, so now Vivaldi.
I'm
To już switchnąłeś.
I'm switched.
Dobra. To this song is for Husaria Garnetto, Polan Andrzej Kluchin and Alaisa Villanueva. Yeah, so that was our version of Vivaldi. I hope you liked it. It was folk version of Vivaldi.
Slavic folk version. Polish folk version.
Yeah. So yeah.
Silesian folk version. Lower Silesian folk version.
Yeah. And I hope this spring will finally come to us because we still have bad weather here in Poland, at least in Legnica.
Sad.
And I wait for the sun so much.
And cry and black metal.
So maybe we should do this in black metal version. This
Yes.
not so merry.
Not so happy.
Not so happy. Yeah. But maybe this will, call the spring. And talking...
We have compliment. Jesteście artystami przez wielgachne. A jak łatwo wam ten Vivaldi wychodzi. Od niechcenia jakby brawo. Dziękujemy bardzo. No tak od niechcenia graliśmy. Tak. Nie no, żartuję. We very like Vivaldi.
Yes.
Mimo, że priest. I to Roman Catholic priest.
Yes.
And Rafał S. 25 zlotys. So after such Vivaldi, I want more what Mozart. Okay. Mozart. Eine kleine. Eine kleine Nachtmusik, eine kleine black metal.
That will be the title.
Eine kleine black metal.
The title of the song, if Mozart wins, of course. I think maybe that's the good idea to put part of the original title in our own title of our own title of our songs that were inspired by this.
Pink Floyd 11, Mozart 34. Znaczy Pink Floyd 11, Mozart 34.
34. Did you, Mikołaj, learned anything from your
Eine kleine Schwarzmetal.
Eine kleine Cockney rhyming slang dictionary?
A, właśnie.
No.
Na razie is in this time 34.
Okay. So, maybe you will read one of the jokes.
Okay.
You don't want to do that? You don't like
nie,
doing it?
It's very complicated for me because
Dobra,
I
wiesz,
don't
to zrobimy to
understand these jokes.
Nie, because
Even these jokes byłyby in Polish, to też bym nie rozumiał.
wait, I tell you which joke you need to read, okay?
Okay.
Zrobię to tak. Ciach, ten.
Jakaś tkanina z bajoci się otworzyła.
Oh, that's... Okay, to jeszcze raz. Ten.
Chciałem lecieć po kolei, ale dobra.
A gdzie masz kolej?
Nie ma, dobra, nieważne.
To tak.
No, zamknęłaś. Jak mam teraz? Dobra. Ale to już było pewnie 500 razy, ale dobra, ale się otworzyło, to niech będzie. Son. Hey dad, I'm taking a shower. Dad, okay. Taking. I'm taking a shower. Dad, okay, just make sure to bring it back. O, to zrozumiałem. Po polsku też tak można.
No tak, bo po polsku też jest biorę prysznic. So in this case, English and Polish version would be the same because in Polish you also take the shower. Like it's the same. So it's understandable for us. Finally one joke that is understandable. Good. That's great. It's great to understand, you know. I still struggle with that because like my brain works like sometimes I understand more, sometimes less.
My brain too sometimes works, sometimes not work.
Yeah. Yeah, but I still struggle. Maybe you have. I know that's the one way to understand is just to listen as much as possible. But I still have problems with that. Like I watch movies, for example, and like I understand, but then when I watch it with Polish lecture, for example, or with Polish subtitles, I understand so much more, like deeper understanding. And the movie is
Jak
then...
oglądasz bez, to więcej
No
rozumiesz?
nie, no właśnie jak nagle się okazuje, że film nabiera sensu na przykład, tak? Albo właśnie to jest to, że...
Czyli oglądasz taki film bez sensu i...
Ja się często gubię właśnie przez to, że... Zwłaszcza jeżeli są filmy, w którym jest dużo gadania po prostu.
To oglądaj Terminatora, czy na przykład Rambo, tam niewiele mówią.
Dlatego lubię seriale oglądać, bo tam jest jakby to nie jest
Tam
aż
mówią
takie...
głównie.
No, a tam mówią głównie, ale tam jest dużo sytuacyjnych na przykład, nie? Mówię o serialach oczywiście.
Dobra, English, back to English.
No właśnie, English.
Ja niechcąco, jak jest niechcąco?
No i właśnie, widzisz? Nie, czekaj, niechcąco. By mistake? Może? Nie, to jest przez pomyłkę.
Jan Cerwenka. Nie wiem jak się wymawia. Jan Cerwenka. 50 czeski Czech crown. Tak, dobrze mówię? Thank you for deine kleine music in Prague. It was great and it want more. Okay.
Okay, so you were there.
Thank you too.
You were there. You were there in Prague. That's good. That's where did you send? Because I'm wondering if we had the chance to see you.
What się stało?
Nic.
Taką minę masz.
No, mam minę, bo
ci wylewa.
zobacz, nalewam herbatę,
Wylewa ci z
jednocześnie
jednorożca.
obsługuję tutaj. Przecież to jest wszystko trudne.
No, my tu mamy streama po angielsku, a Kasia się bawi. Okay, a question from Arto. Can you spell Grzegorz Brzęszczyszczykiewicz for me? Okay, Grzegorz Brzęszczyszczykiewicz, powiat Łękołody.
No i źle to powiedziałeś.
Grzegorz Brzęczyszczykiewicz.
Ale spell, czyli literka po literce.
A.
In English.
G, R, Z, E, G, O, G. Zgubiłem się. Many G and many O and many R and many Z.
Ryzy.
Rzy.
Because in Polish ryzy you read like ży. Like ży. So
this is difficult for us because we don't have zwyczaj. Don't have in Polish school we don't have zwyczaj
of spelling the word?
Spellingowania, tak.
It's because in Polish when you know how to read something, you can read every word that contains these letters because in every word
we can read without Polish znak. Znaks.
also.
Jak to prawie?
Także.
Także. Dobra. My English is bad still. Stalowy nietoperek.
Bramborki i miękka chronolka. We have this in Polish. Some of our friends invented. I think they invented this saying miękka chronolka, which means a soft French fry, and this is like one single French fry, and this is
wet French fry.
Jak wet? Miękka.
No miękka, bo mokra, no.
Ale to chodzi o to, że miękka, no
taka
taka
rozmiękła, taka...
A, że taka, no to, ale to wet to nie
tak
oddaje
rozumiem.
tego.
No właśnie,
A widzisz,
bo
każdy
co
sobie
oddaje
to-
po angielsku?
Bo normalnie one są chrupiące, nie?
No właśnie, więc
Ale
wet,
soft, w sensie
wet,
soft.
wet. Soft and wet French
Yeah,
fries.
so yeah. And
Tylko nie wiem, czy można wymawiać nazwę potrawy kanadyjskiej. Teraz, bo ona wiesz jak.
yes, there is a specific Canadian
Quebeckiej.
Quebec dish that contains French fries with sauce, and the French fries are soft and not good. You don't put sauce on your French fries. They need to be crunchy. Yeah.
Yes.
So miękka hranolka means that, like soft French fry, soft and wet.
And Małgorzata Morawska, a question. Did you eat parek w rochliku in Praha? No, because I can't eat gluten. Nie mieli parka w rochliku bezglutenowego. W ogóle nie widziałem parka w rochliku tam.
So we didn't eat parek w rochliku, but we ate ginger cookies, ginger cookies, ciasteczka without gluten free.
Gluten free, yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Jedne zjadłem całkiem całe.
Yeah, and we drank kofola, of course, because that is our favorite drink. Next to Bombilla, of course. Bombilla is the first place, and the second is kofola.
And the next question from Subotai. Subutai. The song of the sword dancer, are this a Polish song or a Belarus song? In the Witcher song, I mean.
To jest chyba Staroża. This is Belarusian song. We know this song from a group Kniażycz. Od nich się nauczyłem.
Yes.
Kniażycz. They were a group of people that sang very old Belarusian songs, and they cultivated, rituals and everything. They had a big knowledge about old times that rooted in pre-Christian times.
Very good
And
band.
we learned a lot of from them. And this song is one of the songs we learned from them.
Z tym, że dla ścisłości oni jej nie śpiewali, tylko dali nam płytę, na której była nagrana.
A, to tego nie wiedziałam, widzisz.
Ale to
Taka ciekawostka. Widzisz, takie rzeczy ja się dowiaduję po 23 latach grania w tym zespole.
Moja po prostu łatwo wymazywalne RAM. Czego ci zazdroszczę.
Zależy, niektórych rzeczy tak łatwo nie zapominam. Niestety. Chciałabym. Is there any other question on maybe vote?
Anybody question?
If not, maybe I will talk a bit about, because remember in the previous SlavTalk I started this series of lectures about Slavic of spring wishing songs, czyli kolędy wiosenne po polsku, in Polish. And today I want to continue the subject because this is my way to learn, and maybe you will learn something too about Slavic culture, and not only Slavic, about old songs, about old times. So if there is no questions or anything.
From Subutai, no, I understand. I'm self from Ukraine. I hear this song and think, wow, why I understand this? It's funny, thank you. Maybe this song is half Belarusian, half Ukrainian, because many songs tak mają. You know. Wiele jest też takich songów, które są w ogóle polsko-białorusko-ukraińskie.
To właśnie o tym zaraz troszeczkę powiem, bo yes, this is very characteristic for folk songs that they can like mix or sometimes one song can have many versions in some countries or some regions, in many languages, for example. Like we know this song, jak ona się była? Yeah. Miesiąc.
Yes.
So the same, not melody, but the same theme, like the same lyrics. Miesiąc is a song from Polesie chyba. Polesie.
Tak.
So from...
Właśnie Polesie is region, który jest w 4 krajach aż.
So Polesie is the region that nowadays is part of 4 countries.
Kawałeczek w Polsce, kawałeczek w Rosji i duży kawał w Białorusi, duży kawał w
So
Ukrainie.
mainly Belarus and Ukraine. So this is like region on the borders. And the song Miesiąc is from this region. And there is also one Polish song from the north that has really like very similar lyrics, but the melody is completely different. So it's about the same topic. So I think those songs like traveled also, and people like shared them. So it's really interesting.
And next, I hear Polish and I understand many words. Question: have Polish speech many different? I have here Warsaw Polish and other Polish, but I understand not all. We have. This is difficult. We have. Kurde, jak to powiedzieć po angielsku? W ogóle nie wiem.
A co chcesz
Mamy
powiedzieć?
kilka gwar, czyli jest na przykład prawie języków. Właściwie to się naukowcy spierają. Jest język lub gwara śląska, jest język lub gwara, czy nawet to już jest język kaszubski. I mamy kilka, jak to powiedzieć, dialektów. Na przykład właśnie małopolski, poznański.
Ale nie są one aż tak, znaczy inaczej. A czy ty myślisz, że w Warszawie to co tam mówią? Że tam mówią
Tam
takim...
jest miks.
Miks, no właśnie.
Albo mówią po białostocku.
Ale pytanie było o to, że jest podobne po
Ja
prostu.
tak zrozumiałem,
Czy jest
że,
podobne?
czy mamy wiele takich... Czekaj, gdzie to było? Czy mamy kilka różnych speech, Polish speech, many different? Czy polska mowa jest bardzo różna?
Mhm.
Nie wiem. W sumie sam nie rozumiem. To też bardzo zależy. This is mine zdanie, mine opinion, że to bardzo zależy od tego też, jak kto mówi. Wydaje mi się, że też może być tak, że Anglik lub Amerykanin będzie mówił tak po angielsku, że ja prawie wszystko zrozumiem, a jakiś inny powie coś i nic nie zrozumiem. I tak samo jest z polskim. Ja sam kiedyś zapytałem się o drogę w Łodzi, to chyba było, jakiegoś łodzianina i nic nie zrozumiałem, co odpowiedział. 3 razy go pytałem, 3 razy nic nie zrozumiałem. Jakby mówił w ogóle totalnie obcym języku, a po polsku mówił tylko, że tak niedbale i też trochę gwarowo, trochę takim, ale przede wszystkim niedbale strasznie. Jakieś... Czasem tak mówią ludzie.
Mhm. Mhm. Okay, so now I will tell you a bit about spring wishing songs. The second chapter of the book I was talking about in the last episode, which is State of Research and Sources of Spring Wishing Songs. So I will talk a bit about where researchers...
What?
Czy mogę prosić o ciszę na razie? Muszę się skoncentrować. Potem jeszcze będę mówiła o piosence, to sobie wtedy przypomnieć, dobra? Bo po prostu jak będę miała tutaj bigos... Bee Gees, to będzie masakra. So where researchers can find such songs, for example, The book I was mentioned is Semantics of Spring Songs by habilitated Dr. Gustav Juzala, published by the Institute of Archaeology and Ethnology of Polish Academy of Sciences. So, spring wishing songs, I was talking about them. You should know a bit about them. These kind of songs weren't very lucky when it comes to those who collected and published them. For example, Oskar Kolberg, a Polish ethnographer and folklorist from the 19th century, included few such songs in his compilation of folk traditions entitled Lud. He used to do his field research mostly in the summer, where nobody sang this type of song. So that was the problem, that researchers didn't know about existence of such songs because they were sung only during a few days, or maybe even one day or one evening, one night during the year. So if you didn't know about them, about existing, you couldn't write them down or record them. A collection of Easter carols, wishing songs in Poland was very limited until recently. One of the other reason is that spring carols never appears in many types in one area. So there's always a small number of such songs in songs collection from one region. So one region, only few songs of one type. Only Podlasie region, which is east of Poland, is the exception of the rule. In one village, many types of songs can be found. It is interesting that the documentation of such archaic songs is still growing. Romantic era folklorists hadn't noticed wishing songs because of that. They didn't know about them, and they started to get to know such songs. Perhaps this was due to specificity of performance. These songs are ritual and closely related to only one day or night when they should be performed. I told about this. So singers usually don't reveal such repertoire. Only asking specific question can reveal the richness of such repertoire, which now we know better and better. Polish scientific and literature community became interested in spring wishing songs from the first half of the 19th century. And not only Polish, because also such songs were published in Poland, Belarus, Lithuania and Russia. Unfortunately, the attitude of people of Romanticism era to authenticity of folk songs left a lot to be desired. So they didn't care much about writing down everything, and to be it wasn't important for them at that time. The biggest study in Polish language about areas where wishing spring songs used to be sung is Belarusian People by Michał Federowski. It contains more than 4,000 songs, about 1,500 of them with the sheet music. Many of them are Polish songs. Fedorowski wrote down songs both in Belarusian as well as in Polish language. Ryszard Wojciechowski, who wrote an article about this study, noticed that Fedorowski informants are very often people speaking in Polish and singing in Belarusian, and vice versa. And such multilingualism is very characteristic of folklore of the borderlands. So this is what Mikołaj was talking about, that where you have this area where people speak and sing in various languages, more than one language, and everything is mixing. The first wishing song coming from Podlasie region wasn't published in print until 1868, when Zygmunt Gloger did that. He called this song Konopielka, from Konopie Burlap, an ancient song from Podlasie. For many years, next reprints were the only hint of existence of such repertoire in Poland. The more extensive documentation comes from the 30s of the 19th century. In the interwar period, researchers had started a systematic study of the folk music of areas where spring wishing songs exist. It was related, among other things, to creation of central institution of gathering phonograph records at the National Library in Warsaw. So they now in the 30s of 20th century could record those songs. So they started to do researchers more of them. Modern research on music has started, no doubt, from the point where they started using a phonograph for documentation purposes. Unfortunately, many of those recordings were destroyed during the war, which is a pity because maybe we would know much more about such songs if they weren't destroyed, but unfortunately. One addition that is worth mentioning is, for example, is the collection from 1935, folk songs from Vilnius and Nowogródok region by Bronisława Gawrońska. It contains 50 Polish, Belarusian and Lithuanian songs from this area. So again, area that were mix of people and they sing in Polish, in Belarusian, in Lithuanian. You can find their love songs, historical songs, Lalimki. About Lalimki, I will tell a bit in the next episode, and archaic harvest songs from Belarus. The songs were printed together with melody transcriptions. An important asset of the book are remarks, like, for example, wedding song sung during making a wreath, or harvest autumn song, or spring song, or very archaic song sung only in a single voice, or spring song. Girls in two-part choir sing this song in the evening after the sunset of April 23rd. Every song has also information on where a song comes from, who sang it, and who wrote it down. The work of great value in Anthology of Polish Folk Wishing Song, collected and edited by Jerzy Batmiński, an outstanding expert of Polish and Slavic songs of this kind. Christmas, New Year and Easter songs can be found in the collection, as well as the article The World of Polish Wishing Folk Songs, which discusses the symbolism of the songs and process of Christianization of Kolenda ritual. Kolenda ritual is the ritual where you sing this kind of songs, and they, during the years, over the years, they adopted Christian symbols and, symbol elements, Christian elements, but their roots are much older, like not older. We don't know, but older than Christianity in Poland. Yeah, so the songs were first, and people adopted Christian elements because they adopted songs to sing in the się zamotałam już, dobrze, nieważne. To może zróbmy przerwę. Now we will make a break and sing a song, and then I will continue about Lithuania and Belarus, because there were a lot of material can be found. Dobra, czyli co teraz? Antonio Banderas. Tak. Speaking of Belarus, now we will sing a song, Belarusian song, which is Kupalinka, very famous Belarusian song. But we will sing it in version of LITVINTROLL, the band we know, because we used to play concert with them on one stage, so
bardzo zaprzyjaźniony zespół.
Yeah. So now Kupalinka. LITVINTROLL, Belarusian folk metal band formed in 2015 by musician of Stare Olsa, which is the band that was on every historical festival in Poland at that time. They recorded 2 albums, Rock and Troll and Czarne Panna, and then split into two groups, Sacrament and Trollwald. So they don't exist anymore, unfortunately. But now we will play their song. I jeszcze sprawdzę. Tak.
Przesłuchałem.
Dobra, to Rafał S. Dla ciebie teraz piosenka Kupalinka. Nie, jeszcze nie ten czas na Kupalinka, ale niech już będzie. Beautiful. The song Kupalinka has very quite sad lyrics, and we always played it very fast and very cheerful way. Percival's way. We have this tendency to play such songs in much faster than they should be played. And the Belarusian Kняжич, the group we were talking about, they were always amazed and were laughing because of our version, which was funny of them because the contrast of the sad lyrics and the way we played it. It was funny. But that's what we do here.
Next question from Subutai. Why you growl by the singing? I self hear more lament style singing by Slavic song with many women's voices. Old women sing in the village together old songs, like a tradition in Ukraine.
Możesz mi pokazać to pytanie?
Źle przeczytałem.
Nie, dobrze przeczytałeś, tylko why you growl by the singing?
Czym growlujesz jak śpiewasz, tak? Czy co?
No, I'm not sure if I understood your question correctly. If you're asking me why I growl instead of singing, it's because that's the version of the song. Kupalinka, I know this is a folk song, but this is the version of LITVINTROLL band, and they growled there in this song, so I just did the same. But I will sing today at the end of this episode. So if you don't like growling, then there will be one song that I will sing today. So,
po polsku mówi się trudno i słucha się dalej.
A no właśnie. But it won't be Slavic song, unfortunately. It will be very rock metal song.
Poza tym we very like growl. We like Ukrainian band Ginger, and I very like when vocalist Ginger growling and sing normal and switch między jednym a drugim.
Yeah, she's a master of such.
Master of switch.
Master of switching, yeah. Exactly. I still learn how to do it. It's not so easy for me, but I learn, and I hope I make some progress. So these kind of songs are for me are just the opportunity to practice. So I like them a lot. So thank you, this Rafałes, but usually it's Slovianin who orders such song.
And you have next compliment od Kwaśny Rychu. Jestem w szoku, pozytywnie rzecz jasna, że tak growlujesz.
O, no to dzięki. Staram się. Dobra. I check our script. We already told. How is the battle? Are there any votes? Remember, we can play something like Mozart, Eine kleine Nachtmusik, or we can play something like Pink Floyd.
Ostatnio był Pink Floyd 11 and Mozart, czyli to samo. Co było.
No dobrze, to na razie jakoś.
Eine kleine black metal.
Yeah, and we try to...
Kleine black music.
Tak, będzie się nazywać ten utwór. We try to choose for our battles, we try to choose as jak to się nazywa? Zróżnicowane. Jak to powiedzieć? So they are, no.
No bo wiedziałem. Jeszcze przed chwilą. Mam na końcu języka.
So songs that are not so like... dobra, nie będę tego mówić po prostu. Tak jest najłatwiej. Po co się męczyć?
Differential? Nie wiem.
Dobra, nieważne. Chciałam coś powiedzieć i widzicie, tak to się kończy. Tak to się kończy, jak człowiek chce coś powiedzieć. So yes, we have our battle, which will...
Zróżnicowane, varied. Varied, dobrze czytam? Varied?
A jak się pisze?
Varied.
No to nie wiem, jak się czyta. Varied? So our battle ends because we don't have timer, so it ends at the end of when we say stop. End of the
Kasia
battle.
Say
Yeah.
stop, wtedy będzie stop.
Yeah. So we already told about our store, and we encourage you to visit it because we have many great things there, like t-shirts with... masz jakąś koszulkę na sobie dzisiaj? Show them.
Ale taką
No to zakrywaj to. Nie ma tego już w sklepie.
Przepraszam, bo nie zdążyłem wyprać po wyjeździe i w ogóle.
No
po
to
wyjazdach.
najgorzej, nie? Właśnie jak są wyjazdy, że nie ma kiedy prania zrobić. To są problemy. Problems of musicians. We don't have time to do laundry?
No,
Make
nie mamy
laundry?
planszy, no,
Do laundry.
kurczę.
Jakiej planszy?
No planszy z koszulkami nie mamy.
Nie wiem czemu wyobrażałam sobie taką, tą wiesz, co się duchy tam wywołuje czy coś.
Jak to nie wiesz czemu? Dlatego, że tu cały czas słychać jakieś głosy.
To mucha była. Już ustaliliśmy.
Takie głośne.
A tea from Timothy. In mugs that you can buy in our
chat,
store.
you have link in our t-shirt. T-shirt zaprojektowany przez Kasię Chatbot. Percival leży.
Yes. Because właśnie,
Tam
miałam
możecie
powiedzieć.
wejść i sobie zobaczyć.
Because
Inne też.
Leszy is one of our most popular designs. You love this design, and we ordered new portion of this t-shirt. So if you want Leszy, we have them, and we have also two in a bigger size, like 3XL. So if you want this t-shirt in bigger size, we have them too. But we also have in like any other sizes, from S to 2XL to 3XL. So Leszy, we have them.
Podobno wyglądam jak lump albo jakiś cookies.
Kto tak powiedział?
Ajopk.
No wiesz co.
A ja w naszej Percivalowej czapeczce. No nic, ale za to Garnetta napisała T from Timothy from Tigan.
Yeah, exactly.
I jeszcze sobie wystawia język ten Ajopk.
No cóż.
I odpowiemy na jego pytanie.
O, widzisz lato tu, mucha. Siumi tu.
Nie hałasu, mucho.
So tea from Timothy from Tigan. Yeah. And today I drink Melissa tea.
Melissa.
Yeah, because I drank too many coffees during the day, and I just needed to relax because there's so much going on, like news, and I was so nervous that I needed to drink Melissa. But Mikolaj, on the other hand, drinks
I
coffee.
Coffee.
So you don't.
6 coffee.
So I have
Sixth coffee.
6 coffee. Yes. So as you can see, Mikolaj have not enough stress in his life. He needs to apparently.
Melisę, jak jest piłem?
Drunk.
I drank Melisę too. Melissa too. I drank. And now I have balance.
Mm-hmm.
You know, harmonic.
Okay. But you only drank 1 Melissa and 6 coffees.
Yes.
This is the balance.
Perfect balance.
Okay. Yeah, Melissa is good. If you have too much stress in your life, I recommend Melissa.
Coffee too.
If you don't have enough stress in your life, Coffee is great.
Na stres też jest dobra.
Żeby bardziej czuć.
Tak, i wtedy człowiek już tak doświadczy tego stresu, że mu się chce wyluzować wtedy. Rozumiesz? Że tak w drugą stronę idzie.
Czy się wywracasz na lewą stronę po prostu.
Coś takiego. No. Tak jak zimno zimnem zwalczaj.
Zwyciężaj.
A, właśnie, zimno zimnem zwyciężaj. Mówi stary mistrz.
Mikołaj.
Także
Oj,
tak,
coś mi się
stres stresem.
Coś mi się ta herbata kończy. No to może tak. So maybe I quickly finish about the wishing songs, the sources in Belarus and Lithuania, and then we end the battle. Then, and
Now?
then we play. Yeah, not now.
Później.
After the last song. After the
okay.
last song will be the end of the battle, and the last song.
And now last song.
No, I will read about the song.
Okay.
No, tam dokończę, no to co.
A jak to jest, że złapałem, tak? I catch it? Tak? Dobrze mówię? Nie? Źle? Dobra, nieważne. Staram się.
Bardzo dobrze, Mikołaj, że się starasz, naprawdę.
Jak to komplement Kasi. Bardzo dobrze, Mikołaj, że się starasz. Wszyscy piękny.
No od czegoś trzeba zacząć, no. Nikt nie zostaje jakimś tam Mozartem od razu.
Przynajmniej jakaś tam cząstka komplementu w tym komplemencie była. Przynajmniej początek był taki, że serduszko zabiło. Potem zamarło, co prawda. I dlatego stąd ta kawa.
A, widzisz. No dobrze. Dobrze. Dobra, so... In the mid-20th century, spring wishing songs were still a live and popular type of songs in Lithuania. In some villages of Vilnius area, they still are. So to this day, in some villages, they sing such songs. Since the beginning of 20th century, collecting and publishing folklore materials was connected to the Lithuanian Science Society formed in 1907. The biggest in Lithuania collection of spring wishing songs, both in Lithuanian and Polish language, are stored in the archives of Lithuanian Academy of Music. Lithuanian source material is huge, it's really huge, because in archives of the Institute of Literature and Folklore of Lithuanian Academy of Sciences, there are over 1 million of recordings of songs. Imagine how much time you need to listen to all of this material. 1 million recordings. Can you imagine this? No na Litwie tak mają. Se wzięli i se nagrali.
Ale kto?
No Litwini.
O tym tyle.
No właśnie. Pytanie od Mikołaja. A very important trend of Lithuanian research on folklore are works containing material gathered from one single singer. Many of so-called kings of songs, who sometimes knew more than 600 songs, came from Vilnius region, the area where calendar ritual is still alive. Such publications include such details as the whole cultural context of the song and singing, the role in the rituals and everyday life. And now about Belarusian wishing songs, because Belarusian wishing songs are best documented. They used to be sung in the whole Belarusian territory, except Polessie region. We talked about Polessie. They didn't sing spring kolendas there for some reasons. But the rest of Belarus, they had them. The book Волшебные песни contains 440 songs that come from Belarusian folkloric archives. It shows the richness of spring wishing songs that had been written down over 150 years period. The songs are ordered by person that the song is addressed to. Hosts, a young girl, a boy, a grandmother. Each of these person had their theme lyrics in the songs. So in the songs, every person was addressed and especially young girls have the most themes, the most songs for young girls for some reasons. They were important. So, for example, for some of the themes in the songs, for the home host, the famous host and his household, rye is growing for the host, the calendar of the farm works, the host assistants, the famous lady host, asking for gifts, the thanks and wishes. For a girl, 3 gifts for a young lady, 3 wreaths for a young lady, rich offerings for matchmakers, 3 gifts for a young boy, a boy finds a girl's ring, only a prince is good for a young lady, Wołachobniki brings news to a young girl, Wołachobniki, which means people who sang this kind of songs during the kolenda ritual. A girl chooses her boy, a girl's stern father, a girl's stern mother, young lady is nice and beautiful, wishes of getting married soon, riddles for a girl, witty conversations between a boy and a girl. For a boy, wonderful assistant of a white boy, wonderful horse, a helper searching for a girl, a boy will find a girl, which girl is worth marrying, and one example for a grandmother, red eggs as an expensive gift. So that was the themes that you can find in such songs, wishing songs in Belarus. So every person has, and they they were very often can be found in such songs in Belarus. Okay, so that's all. So what I want you maybe to sum up what I just told you. So everything, like people started, scientists or researchers started to collecting such songs at the beginning of 19th century. At the beginning it was not so, they didn't care so much about the authenticity, about gathering all information, but at the beginning of 20th century, when they could record such songs, they started to really explore this subject and to gather some songs, and we still have recordings of them. Some of them were destroyed during the Second World War, but many of them survived, and there are regions in Belarus, Lithuania, even in Poland, that you can hear such songs during the ritual of kolenda, of when at the beginning of spring people visit each other and sing wishing songs to each other. This is still alive in some parts of these countries. So yeah. So now, is there any question or something?
Is there anybody question? Ale ten utwór już graliśmy.
Mhm. Tak?
No. Comfortable.
A, tak. Bardzo spoko utwór. Bardzo spoko utwór.
Is there anybody question? I potem wchodzi tam reszta. To co? Next song.
Tak, to ja teraz opowiem.
Okay.
About the next song that we will play in a moment.
Ja sobie nie przypomnę, bo pamiętam.
A, widzisz, dlatego ja krótko powiem, bo właściwie Pantera, everyone knows Pantera, very famous band.
Pantera i tyle w temacie.
No właśnie, ale żeby tak powiedzieć szybko, was an American heavy metal band from Texas, favorite Marcin's state of United States, formed in 1981. In addition to their development and popularization of the groove metal subgenre, groove metal to jest.
Groove? A tak, słyszałem o tym kiedyś.
Pantera is credited along with... To w ogóle w 90-tych latach był ten groove metal chyba taki popularny, nie? U nas był na przykład... Mi się wydaje, że Illusion to był na przykład taki polski odpowiednik trochę groove metalu. Ale mogę się mylić. No tak mi pasuje do tego, że to jest takie właśnie fajne riffy, takie ciężkie, nie? Dobra, Pantera is credited along with others such as Testament, Sepultura and Machine Head for being part of the second wave of thrash metal scene from the late 1980s to early to mid 1990s. Pantera is regarded as one of the most successful and influential bands in heavy metal history, having sold around 20 million records worldwide and having received 4 Grammy nominations. They started as a glam metal band, everyone knows that, and released 3 albums, and then with little success. They released 3 albums with little success, but they changed their playing what they played after Phil Anselmo joined them in 1987, and they released Power Metal and then Cowboys from Hell and then Vulgar Display of Power, and the song we were going to play will be Pantera Walk. And now explanation, because we actually you ordered This Love, Pantera This Love song, but unfortunately we already sang this song, so I decided that we will switch to other song of Pantera, and I choose Walk because this is really nice song. So instead of This Love, now Walk, Pantera Walk for you.
I'm switched.
Czekaj, ja nie jestem I switch. Czyli teraz. Pantera for Snorri, Joe Abramowicz, Garnetto Randomir and Krzysztof Kopacz. I dawaj. A nie, co dawaj? A tekst. Dobra, dawaj.
Ty nie grasz na niczym tu?
Nie.
To jedzie.
No. So that was the last song for today. I hope you liked it.
And now, start.
Wiesz, jaka jest prawidłowa odpowiedź?
Ale musiałem się zastanowić chwilę.
Dobra.
O, Bogdan Andrzejewski. Respect, fucking great. Ładnie powiedziałem.
Czekaj.
Było. A Andreas Tassara już nie wygrał raz?
Wydaje mi się, że
3,
nie.
4.
Nie.
No to mamy zwycięzcę. Nie możemy pokazać tu.
Okay, so we have a winner, which is Andres Tassara. Congratulations. Congratulations. You win because favorite Mikołaj's artist is of course King Diamond. Of course.
Yes.
Everyone knows
King
that.
Diamond, Stephen King Diamond.
Yeah.
No właśnie.
No i się pośmialiśmy, no.
Śmieszne.
Czyli dobra, Andres Tassara, I will contact you and send you promo code for 50% off in our store and you can order anything you want.
We have a gniazdko.
Contact. So yeah, so I think our battle is over too. Is
Właśnie,
and
our
finished.
butter. What is about our butter?
So you
Butter.
have the last chance to vote. If
Yes,
you don't,
and next week too.
yes.
Odmykamy wtedy i już.
So okay, for today it's over.
We don't know jak battle. Rafał, jesteś tam? Halo, Rafał. Okay. In next Wednesday prawdopodobny we will have a guest. Special interest guests.
Oh, that's cool. That's cool.
Ale powiemy jeszcze na Facebooku. Okej, Rafał S. Pink Floyd 11 Mozart 4.
Okay, so for now
Czyli nic się nie
Mozart wins, but everything can change in the next SlavTalk. And so, no właściwie to się wyrobiliśmy prawie 22. Także spoko. So thank you for today. Thank you for being with us. Remember about our concerts. Be there.
Buy our CDs.
Buy our CDs. Buy our t-shirts. Become our Patreon. And see you next week. I czekaj, bo muszę teraz sobie przypomnieć, jak to się robiło. Czyli tak, tu.
And właśnie co mówi Marcin? And
Goodbye.